Excitement and enthusiasm was abundant this morning. King K. Rool, Simon Belmont, Squad Strike, Smashdown, Chargeable Final Smash. But one thing stuck straight into my heart, Gabe. One thing stuck straight into the hearts of gamers everywhere, and that was the passing of one of our favorite characters of all time. Luigi was brutally eviscerated right before our eyes, and there has been a lot of confusion whether or not that was real. If it was staged, YouTube pranks have been a thing for years now. Was it legit? Was it not legit? We're going to kind of go over some of the things people are saying, examine the footage for yourself, give you our own take, and hopefully you can let us know how you feel about this very dramatic and dire situation that's going on here, Gabe.
Yeah, I shed a couple of tears. I started writing a speech for the funeral. I've been asked to speak at it.
25, man.
Yeah,
That's it.
he's not that old. His
He's
mustache.
younger than me.
His
He's younger
mustache
than
is.
us.
Yeah, he has an epic mustache. He fought ghosts
Gosh.
for a good portion of his life.
Let's give you a little bit of background on what happened here. This comes from Mashable. They had a pretty solid report. During what was likely a routine ghost check for the green-clad plumber who moonlights as a ghost hunter, Luigi narrowly avoided an attack by a mummy, only to wind up directly in the path of an aggressive skeletal reaper who immediately sliced Luigi with its huge scythe, killing the man instantly. The whole incident was caught on film. Warning: the footage may be disturbing. So I hope that you're ready for it. If you need some anti-anxiety medicine or something, it's okay. This is tough. This is tough to witness. As you can see in the clip, Luigi appears to pass out in fear after seeing death and is then sliced open like a tomato. His ghost can be seen leaving his body, making it very clear that Luigi has died.
Very sad. Although Nintendo
I don't know
says,
why you're smiling, Gabe.
well, I'm smiling because I'm having such fond memories of him, right?
Okay,
And
well,
the,
bring up what
the
Nintendo says because I don't know how to feel about this.
Nintendo has said he's okay, and I don't know
Well,
what's
it's
going on.
Nintendo UK.
Yeah,
Let's be real clear.
they
Nintendo America has said nothing.
yeah, well, yeah. Well, Nintendo UK they say that Luigi is all right. I don't know what that means.
It's okay.
It's all right. Okay. I think he said he's. They said all right. I think.
I need to look up. This is important. I'm no therapist, but I want to look up the stages of grief because I believe that denial comes before acceptance. Shock, okay, that would have been while we watched, and
Yeah.
denial would be what Nintendo UK is doing right now. Nintendo of America must be past that, either into anger or bargaining, because they have not made any mention of what's going on here. They assure us that he's okay. It's important to note also that Mario was swiped during the E3 show. Mega Man also was pegged, and there was no reconciliation of those murders. That was not anything that was discussed. So I have to imagine that they are 100% gone.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is Dede Day dead? Because
Yeah, that's a tough one.
he
I don't know.
he got hit. He might have survived that.
Okay, but like Ridley's Tail, you're not coming back from that.
No.
Death's Reaper, Death's Scythe, you're not coming back from
He
that.
was a ghost. So yeah.
King K. Rule's punch.
I
I
could
mean,
ta-
he's a tough guy.
I could take a punch from King K.
At the end of the day, he's just an overweight reptile. So, it might be survivable. I also need to point out here that Luigi's ghost immediately escaped his body. This was not a slow death, so there was no pain. We can feel at least good about that. It was just something that rapidly happened without no time, and that's a good thing for Luigi. He did
Yeah.
look scared out of his mind, so maybe he didn't even witness or experience the killing blow.
Heart attack did it?
It might have been, but it does look like that Reaper's scythe swipe is what sliced the ghost out of his soul.
All right. So tell
I'm
us
gonna
some
bring
more
up-
about the internet.
Yeah. This comes from Kotaku. Luigi was born and raised in Flatbush, Brooklyn. He worked as a plumber, a tennis player, a ghost hunter, a doctor, a golfer, a martial artist, a basketball player, a race car driver. He was taller than his brother, but he often lived in his brother's shadow, and I think that's something that a lot of brothers can deal with. Although Luigi was often called a coward, his accomplishments were so vast. They celebrated his 30th birthday in 2013, declaring the year of Luigi. They had a lot of festivals. People argued that it may have been the final moments of happiness in the modern era. And judging by what's going on in the world today, they may be right. 2013 was a heck of a year compared to 2018. But they do note that Luigi may have sensed his impending doom because in 2014, a darker side of Luigi appeared. He grew angry and vengeful and became best known for his horrible stare in Mario Kart 8. Friends and family members pointed out that he never quite recovered after the year of Luigi, which was viewed as the peak of his career. And then his life, unfortunately, was cut tragically short this morning. Literally cut.
Yeah.
This is where things get a little interesting. And kind of the main point of this video here is that the indecisiveness from the internet, right? There's, it's always rough when you see a passing on the internet. You don't know if you should confirm it, if you should question it. You kind of just try to wait. And I think Nintendo's doing us a big disservice here by saying he's okay when clearly that's not the case,
Yeah.
because it does bring so much uncertainty into the equation. Polygon says, "Don't worry, Luigi's not dead after the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct. Luigi is fine. Despite having extensive experience in haunted mansions, Luigi was a bit too out of his depth trying to fight the monsters within Dracula's castle with his ghost hunting vacuum, which I may point out was a new model. So, like, imagine if you just got new shoes and then you were killed.
Yeah, he got a new Kirby vacuum, right? Did you?
I don't know.
Did you ever almost buy a Kirby vacuum ever in your life?
I was an Oric boy.
Oh, okay.
But the real sad thing here is, and this is another part of the story that we need to definitely discuss, is Simon Belmont arrived seconds too late to save Luigi, but just in time to smash the monster's jaws with the iconic whip. So Simon tried to be heroic, but it wasn't enough. He was not in time, and I don't know if some of the blame can fall on Simon, or do you think he's innocent in the matter?
No, I think he's innocent. Luigi probably shouldn't have gone into that castle, right? Mansions are more his thing, not castles.
But we don't know if he was paid. We can't. There's no witnesses except for Simon, and he came late.
He doesn't need to get paid. He has like 60 other jobs. You just mentioned.
Was it? Yeah, but we also know that he fell into hard times after the year of Luigi really just kind of crushed his spirits.
Yeah, he shouldn't have partied that hard.
After the action was over, Luigi's ghost prepared to sink back into his body, only to be interrupted by a horrifyingly gigantic face appearing in the window. So Luigi's ghost doesn't even have respite.
Yeah.
But again, Polygon starts to come in with some questionable reporting. Despite suggestions otherwise, Luigi's spirit and body are safe. Soon after the conclusion of the Nintendo Direct, the Nintendo UK Versus account assuaged our fears by confirming that Luigi is okay. Luigi is okay. 11:11. I want to notice something here. I want you to notice something here, Gabe. 11:11 is the wishing hour. That's like when you wish for health, happiness, a new car. Maybe this is wishful thinking on their part. Maybe Luigi's okay was more of a hope they were putting out into, the world as sort of like, your thoughts create your world. It's 11:11. Luigi is okay. 8th month, 8th day, 2018. Maybe they were trying to conjure up some sort of regeneration spell as opposed to confirming that he's actually fine.
That's possible.
And I note that this isn't the first time iconic heroes have been off during Nintendo Directs. During the E3 live stream this year, Mario was pierced through the chest by an angry Ridley, and only Mario's iconic hat was left behind. I think it's interesting to note that Luigi became a ghost, and maybe it's because of his understanding, his appreciation of the ghost world.
Yeah, the ghosts want him back for...
Right. Well, he has like parlayed with the paranormal.
Oh,
yeah. They note that Mario and Mega Man were never confirmed to actually be alive, so we have to assume that in the absence of an update on his survival, Mario is actually dead.
Possible.
Things get even more interesting when we go to Twitter.
Best place on the internet.
Zoink Games here, who released a recent game that you were interested in.
About death?
Flipping Death. Yeah. So they know a thing or two.
Experts.
So they say, so Nintendo, now that Luigi's dead, can we patch him into Flipping Death, pretty please?
I see you, Zoink Games. You're greedy.
Yeah, I don't really like the capitalization on lost life here. I mean, that's something that is a big problem on YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't really think it's good for an indie developer that has a lot of goodwill right now to get into that. So I mean, they say fingers crossed, don't break our heart, Nintendo, but they're breaking my heart.
Yeah.
By it's just disappointing. Ryan Brown on Twitter, Nintendo, we need to be super strict about how our friendly characters are utilized and portrayed. Also, Nintendo, Luigi is literally murdered by the Grim Reaper. He is dead now. Like, mixed messaging. Family-friendly company gone astray. Has something happened to Sakurai? Has he been converted?
Sakurai has sounded like a little dark lately. Like a lot of his wording. I don't know. I'm worried.
He, the Mega Man, Mario, Ridley encounter was definitely horrifying. And then this Luigi one is just straight up demonic. So I don't know what's going on over there, but it is interesting that before it was about happiness. I mean, Pokemon don't even die, they faint. And the Mario characters live harmoniously. Even after Bowser kidnaps the beloved Princess Peach, we're still friends with him. We still make nice, and we
play
still
tennis with him, right? Yeah.
Right, like they're able to get past anything. Will they get past this? I don't know. Time will tell. Anne Marie over on Twitter says, we're all joking about Luigi being dead, but what if they remove him from the roster and we never see him in another game after this?
Now that would be interesting.
Well, that's the reality that we kind of have to say. She points out that we didn't see Mario turn into a ghost, so maybe that Maybe Mario was just injured and he's still alive at some
He's in a hospital somewhere.
interstellar hospital. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Luigi, like, I feel like it's bad. Trevor Noah comes in with a little. I don't know. It's appropriate to be joking, but it seems kind of like he's trying to pull a funny on us. OMG! I saw Luigi trending and was very relieved to find out he was dead and not Me Too'd.
I was relieved for that as well.
Well,
Trevor.
I'm not. I don't know how you can be relieved about a death. I don't know that that's.
Well, some people
What's
might.
your take? What's your take as a long time Luigi fanboy?
He died with his integrity intact, right? The Me Too thing would have maybe
Yeah.
been a little worse than this heroic death he had. He was trying to fight ghosts. That's all he was trying to do. He was trying to help. So I'm with it.
I also want to point out that Sakurai was sitting next to a purple and yellow chair, and maybe this opens the door for Waluigi to replace Luigi on the roster, given that there is now
Vacancy.
a giant pipe-sized hole in not only our hearts but the roster of Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah.
It's I mean, basically they need to change the subtitle if this is going to be the case.
Yeah. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate minus Luigi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or just get rid of the L. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Ultimate. Yeah. Okay. I see where you're going with that.
Here's my thing. What I want to know is when Casper became a ghost, a little bit of true love and a nice machine brought him back. So I'm wondering if maybe Daisy's purpose in being included as an Echo Fighter is now actually revealing itself to be a far greater importance.
How many times has Casper died?
I don't know, but
Because he has a bunch of movies, and I remember at the end of the movie, he
yeah.
But then there's more Casper movies. So does he just keep passing away?
Well, did Simon take the time to preserve the body? Because if we are able to get Luigi to return, I mean, I don't want like a stinky, Dracula droppings laden corpse.
I'll have to do some research and get back to you on that.
I mean, it's just kind of laying there.
Yes.
Will it be in the stage? Will Dracula's castle feature a Luigi hazard? Like, oh, careful, step over the body. We don't want to ruin the plumber's brother.
Yeah.
This is not funny, Gabe.
It's a little.
I really want to know what you guys think in the comments down below, how you feel about this, what you think actually happened to Luigi, if you have an idea of where he may be, of what's going on. Is Nintendo telling us the truth, or was it merely a wish at 11/11? It's a hard thing to take. I was so excited about King K. Rool. You know my reaction, and you know how genuine I was, interest, elated joy from that moment. But it's been wiped away. And this is a horrible day. So thanks for watching. Let us know your take in the comments below. I feel myself tipping into anger. We're going to go before that happens. Gabe, yeah, thanks. Until next time, guys and girls, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Subscribe. We'll try to keep reporting. Switch 4 Cell.